What's up? It's your girl Lady Mamacita, and I'm back today with another video or whatever. In today's video, I will be talking about what you guys read by the title. It's your girl basically could be losing my place. So let's just get right into it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and being with me during this journey that I am in right now. If you're new to my channel, hello, what's up? It's your girl Lady Mamacita, and yes, thank you so much for coming and joining the familia. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to your girl's channel. Delilah is right here in the cut. She is like trying to crawl up the stairs. I have a gate right here so she can't get up, but I still have to kind of watch her because she's like on the first step. And then Domingo is right here in his swing. So let's just get right into it. I gotta take a sip of water. Okay, so dear God, give me the strength. So basically I'm gonna just kind of start off from when I first moved into my apartment and up until what has brought me to the point I'm in right now. You guys will hear a little baby bum in the background. I can try and turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me clear. Okay, so I moved into my apartment May 1st of 2021 of this year. Prior to me moving into my apartment, I was renting like a back house kind of room for rent situation, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. But when I found out that I was giving birth to my second baby, I was like, I need a bigger place. Dear God, I want an apartment. I want to be able to have my own place for me and my babies. And not only that, Delilah was about to start crawling, so I wanted somewhere for her to be able to have space and be able to move around and crawl. So with that being said, I was like, let me start looking for, you know, an apartment. So I started looking. And then I ended up finding where I'm at now. So it was, I'm not gonna say like that, basically it was nobody but God how I got my place. Like my mom knew someone, and someone kind of like helped me to get into my apartment. Because I kind of had talked in my video, where I will link it in below, where I talked about where I was homeless with my daughter, my newborn, for like a month, almost 2 months. And then I ended up being able to get into the room for it, and so now I'm here. So with that being said, yeah, I moved in. I paid my deposit, my first month's rent on my own. Literally, it was all by myself. I had cash for it, and I paid to get in here by myself. So Delilah, of course, she has to come make her little presents be known. Here, baby. Here, mommy. Here. So yeah, I moved in, like I said, in May. So yeah, I did my deposit on my own and everything, literally by myself. And it was tough, but your girl did it, and I was able to get into my place. I manifested it, that I wanted to have my place before my baby boy came into this world, and God gave it to me quicker than I thought. So yeah, so I've been in here since May. So June, July, August, September. Yeah, so has it only been, wait, June, July, August, September? It's only been 4 months? No, I moved in here March 31st. Let me rewind. Yeah, because I was literally just looking. I have all my I forget what they're called, but not money order, but it's something else. Like, it's not a money order, or something else where you'll pay your rent. But let me show y'all when I'm talking. So I have all of my what are these called? It isn't even a cashier's check. Delilah. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to put her in her walker so she can kind of be confined. So these are cashier's checks, and these are inside of my lovely planner. So basically, I have been here since, since March. So, because this money order was for 3/30/2021. So basically, so April, so May, June, July, August, September. So like 5 months, I guess you could say. So anyways, so I have all of them since I've been here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have 6 in my purse. Okay, which none of that even matters. But what I'm trying to get to is, so my source of income, which I'm gonna be very like personal with y'all, because I feel like I want to build my channel as like a family, and like for me to be able to come and like kind of vent, and yeah, you know, I'm an open book, as I've always said. So my source of income, which I'm gonna be like kind of raw about this, like I just said, I get unemployment. I started getting unemployment once I got let go of my job due to COVID. Again, I got let go of my job due to COVID. I have documentation from my last employer stating Madison is being let go due to COVID-19. So I have my documentation to show for why I am on unemployment. And I rightfully so deserve to be on unemployment, because your girl has paid into unemployment since I was 15 years old. They have taken a percentage of, you know, their little percentage out of my checks since I was 15 years old. I got my first job at 15, and I stopped working at the age of 22. Yeah, at 22, I stopped working. So, with that being said, yes, I've been on unemployment. And April comes around. So I had just moved into my place. Yeah, in April. So, mind you, I'm very like practical. I'm very smart when it comes to my finances, like saving and making sure I'm putting up for this, that, and the third. So I moved into my place, and I literally had the first month's deposit, and I also put up for the next month just to make sure that, you know, I was just on top of my rent. And it's nobody but God that I made that decision to do that, because unemployment decided to stop paying you, girl. They stopped paying me from April 14th to June 17th is when they finally paid me. I was in my house, you guys. I'm such an emotional wreck. I literally have been emotional, I feel like, since I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter. I just have been so emotional. But this time around, I feel like my emotions are a lot different. So I was stressed out. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, dear God, I just got into my place. You know, I was able to get in here and pay my first month's rent, pay my, you know, deposit and everything, like pay to get a refrigerator and pay, you know, like doing grown stuff. So I paid my rent, and I was like, okay, so come June, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, one thing about me is I'm always thinking about long term. So I'm like, come June, I have May's rent, but what am I going to do in June? So I didn't have my money for my June's rent. Like, literally did not have the money. Did not have the money for my June's rent. Did not have the money for my car note. Your girl does everything. When I say everything, these lights, this rent, the bills, everything in my apartment, I do it on my own. So I was in here stressing. I didn't have my son yet, obviously, because he wasn't born until July. So me and my baby girl, I was just like, dear God, what am I doing? I'm about to lose my place. I'm flipping out. I'm just going all over the board, right? So something happened to where I was able to get the rent for June, and it's nobody but God that I was able to get that. And I'm not going to speak on how I got it, but God came through. God brought the money to me, my daughter, so, and my son. So June comes and goes. So then they finally pay me. So then July, August, and now we're in September. So September comes around, and for those of you that are on unemployment, know that they just recently cut everyone off of unemployment. For myself, I've been very upset, very distraught, very like, okay, God, now what do I do? Because again, how am I going to provide for my 2 kids? What am I going to do? So I've been stressed. Literally, I'm still stressed because I absolutely do not know how I'm gonna make it, how I'm gonna survive, because I'm gonna keep it real, and the father of my kids may get upset about this, but I really could care less. I don't have no help from the father of my kids. He doesn't help me financially at all, so I can't go to depend on him. I just really don't have nobody to depend on to help me get by as far as my rent and bills and stuff like that. Not only do I have a full rent that's over $1,000, I have a car note, I have the gas bill, I have the electricity bill, I have a phone bill, I have the internet bill, I have what else? I still have to make sure my kids have diapers. I still have to make sure they have formula. I still have to make sure all these things are done, right? And so this morning I have been in here stressing. When I tell you guys, stressing, not only is my sleep schedule a lot because Domingo is up all throughout the night, and then Delilah, if she hears him cry, then she gets up too, and then the night is just crazy, okay? So not only am I not getting as much sleep as I should, due to both babies and me doing it by myself, but now my finances are just effed up. So at this point, again, you guys, this morning I was like trying to get a hold, I'm gonna be honest, of welfare, because what am I gonna do? I can't go back to work right away. If I could go back to work tomorrow, I could, because of the industry that I used to work in, and I could easily get back into like where I used to work or somewhere in the same criteria. But I do not want to leave my kids. Like, I have a 12-month-old and I have a 1-month-old. So number one, they're not going to nobody's daycare facility, because no, it's just not going down. And then number two, my mother could very, much so watch them, but my mom has her own life. She has her own, things that she got going on. And one thing about me is I've always been independent. I don't like to put anything on anybody, but I will say, if I need my mom, she'll be there for me. Like, if I'm like, Mom, okay, you know what, I really want to go back to work tomorrow, she's gonna be like, okay, she's gonna stop whatever she's doing and she's gonna make sure she's here to watch my kids. So this morning, again, you guys, I am on the phone trying to get a hold of freaking the welfare. There, you can't get a hold of them because they're busy. Trying to get a hold of unemployment, because I just recently applied for a new year in May, and they've already, so because of they ended the pandemic, everything, so they ended mine. So I am just over here stressed out, okay? Stressed. So I'm going through, my process and everything, and I wasn't able to get a hold of anyone at like I said, the welfare, because it's busy and whatnot. So they referred me to like another program that like helps out. So this program, they like kind of give you like referrals, like numbers and stuff to contact people. So I went ahead and called the number, and they gave me a bunch of referrals to like different places to call. So I'm gonna call all these places, of course, to like get help. However, I'm not behind in my rent, because I thank God that I have been able to thus far pay my rent through this pandemic. It's nobody but God. And I am not behind on my rent yet. So given the fact that I'm not behind, they can't help you until you're like haven't paid your rent. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So literally right now, today, I literally had enough money put up for just like literally my rent and my bills. Like, that's it. Like, nothing extra or anything of the sort. And I ended up getting a phone call this morning from my like property manager, and she said to me, so I just wanted to let you know and basically inform you that you were all on top of your rent, you've been paying on time and everything, and you're gonna get a credit, and you only have to pay $90 next month. You guys, when I tell you, all I could do was just literally grab my babies and just tell the Lord, thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord, I thank you. And I don't even mean to be emotional like this, but it's just nobody but the grace of God, because me and my mother, oh my gosh, we're like we fight like any mother and daughter do. But one thing that I can always take away that my mom has always taught me, she's always said, Mija, you want to do what's right. You want to do what's right in life, because when you leave home to go to be with the Lord, you will have to answer for what you did on earth. And I'm always like, okay, Mom, I know. But that has always stuck with me. And one thing about me is I never try to get over on people. I always try to do what's right. I do things by the book, how it's supposed to be. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm going to do it the right way. And it has been hard for me because your girl wants to get out here and do some things. I got babies now. I got mouths to feed. And today for me to get the phone call from my management lady telling me that basically I only have to pay $90 next month due to, she just said a credit, like you have a credit to only have to pay $90 next month due to you just been paying your rent on time through this pandemic. And that means a lot to me because I know a lot of people that haven't been paying their rent through this pandemic, and now those people are waking up and they've had the money because they've been getting money from whatever they've been getting it from, and they have not paid their rent, and now they're looking at getting evictions and stuff like that. And you don't know how that during this pandemic, I just did not want to pay my rent every month. I dread, like, dear God, I do not want to have to give up all this money. Like, I could be buying my kids this, that, and the third, but y'all, my kids don't need nothing. Like, I'm gonna do a house tour soon because literally my babies, both of them are, yeah, they have everything and then some. However, I just want to conclude this video with last thing is I have had like so many like people, like friends, and then like I know some family members and stuff like that that have like a spouse or have like a boyfriend or something like that. And oh, your girl is thirsty. I just want to touch on this really quick because I feel like there is some single mothers that are out there that are in my shoes, that are like single mamas who are like really like only getting one source of income, really paying their rent by themselves. Like I haven't met nobody like that in my predicament that is my age, that has had 2 babies within 11 months. Literally, I gave birth to my daughter August 25th of last year and had my son this year, July 31st. Within 11 months, I had 2 babies. So, you know, doing everything on my own. I have some friends and they like, you know, they tell me like how, you know, it's so hard for them because they have to take care of their kids all day and, you know, they're just so overwhelmed, and they have a husband or they have a boyfriend who is at work all day and who's providing for them. I want to tell y'all better cut it off, knock it off, cut it off, shut it up, hush, because there is real women out here, such as myself, such as I can say for my mother, that are really out here grinding, trying to provide for their families. And again, I'm not trying to discredit the women that are taking care of their kids at home. However, if you have a husband, a man, a boyfriend, a Sancho, whatever you want to call it, that's breaking you off, making sure your house is paid for, your bills are paid for, maybe that, and you got groceries in your refrigerator, cállate. Because honestly, if I could have someone literally just pay for my rent and my bills for me, and I just had to worry about groceries, your girl, I would be okay. I wouldn't be stressed out. But I hear so many females that be like, it's just so hard, you know, like taking care of the kids all day. Girl, what are you talking about? Like, because there's women such as myself that don't have that, don't have, you know, oh babe, you know, unfortunately, you know, I don't want to go to work right now. So, you know, you're just going to have to, you know, basically take care of us. I don't have that opportunity. Right now, at this point, I got to think about whether I'm going to go apply for a job tomorrow, which I don't really want to do because I can't just go get a job in the city where I live. I have to commute an hour and a half away, which means I'm going to be gone from my babies for 12 hours a day. I have to figure out who's going to watch them, who is going to be a good fit for them. I have to get ready to think about how I'm going to pay my rent next month. You know what I mean? So again, I just want to tell those girls out there that have that other half, have that boyfriend, have that mate, girl, cut it, knock it off. If you have someone that is coming home to you every night after he is paying them rent, them bills, that mortgage, that car note for you, honey, that phone bill, cut it. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Again, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to your girl's channel. Tell your aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, your nigga, your boyfriend, your Sancho. Tell everyone to subscribe to my channel because why not? All right, thank you so much for watching.